I think that's a red tailing over there. Let's see if we can get to him without spooking him. Oh, well, that's a red. Oh, that's something. He's under it. He's under it. Well, I'm here in my garage with my kayak, but we're about to get out on the water and do some saltwater fishing. But today's video is gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be more of a challenge style video. I don't know if you guys have heard of NDYakAngler. He does some awesome videos and is honestly one of the biggest inspirations to the fishing side of this channel. So everything we do today is gonna be kind of following along with his methodology of fishing, his style of video. But the big thing about today in our video, it's gonna be different from his, is he is way up north. He goes for bass and smallmouth bass. We're gonna be going into the saltwater marsh. We're gonna be going for hopefully speckled trout and even better, some big redfish on topwater. This will be my chance to catch my first topwater redfish. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick what lures we're gonna be bringing with us for this challenge, and then we're gonna hit the road and get going. So the first lure we're gonna be using is this Super Spook Junior. YakAngler uses this lure a ton to catch some monster smallmouth. I have a lot of faith in this lure. It lets me cover a ton of water. Second lure we're gonna be running today is this Whopper Plopper. Just a classic lure, guys. Easy to fish, easy to cover a ton of water, and I have not seen a lot of people use this in salt water, so this will be a first for me as well. And then coming in next, we got the Scum Frog, the Little Bigfoot. This is a really unique lure because you can fish it like a topwater frog, you can walk it, but these feet in the back, they actually work pretty similar to the Whopper Plopper. So you can reel this in and it'll go pop, 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 pop on top of the water. Also heard about this one from YakAngler, so I'm excited to try it. I haven't tried it in saltwater yet, or freshwater for that matter. And lastly, we got this weightless fluke. Now I know what y'all are thinking, this is not topwater, but if you watch any NDYakAngler videos, he always runs some sort of finesse lure along with his topwater lures so that when he gets blown up on, he can kind of throw this after. He often does like a weightless wacky rig or a weightless Texas rig, but I really like this weightless fluke. I've already had success with this lure in the saltwater marsh. We're gonna give this a try. I also brought some Senkos in case they don't want this, but this is really gonna be more of a last resort. We're really gonna throw mostly topwater today. All right, I got everything loaded up and I got about a 2-hour drive ahead of me. All right, guys, well, I made it out on the water. As you can see, the sun is out and bright, clear blue skies. Not what most people, especially people in Louisiana, would think when they think topwater. But if you watch YakAngler, man, he goes out in days just like this, and he just, he absolutely tears them up. So we're gonna see if we can have the same luck out here today. I'm gonna have to throw right back over there. I don't know if y'all saw it, but something was at least interested in that Whopper Plopper. Man. There we go. Oh, something blew up on me. Something blew up. Now, before you judge me, because that was rough, I am just completely new to topwater. I have minimal experience topwater fishing, and I also have pretty horrible vision. Pause. Oh my gosh. What is that? That might be a gar. I've had gar do that before with me on topwater. So a lot of times, if you're watching an NDYakAngler video, if he gets blown up on like that, he'll get out his finesse lure, which I'm about to do right now, and he'll throw that out. If anything's being picky or finicky on topwater, sometimes they'll hit the finesse without much of a fuss. So we're gonna try that now, just to see if we can find out what's there. Because if that's like a speckled trout, maybe it could be a small speck, not big enough to take that topwater lure, or even just a finicky redfish. They're much more likely to hit this weightless fluke. Maybe not. Let's try over here. Let it sink for a second. Can't let it sink too much though, because I can hear something feeding around this bend. Man, what was that? All right, we'll make one more cast with this. Try to, right there. Oh, I see bubbles. I see movement. Something's by it. Got something. A speck? Or a bass? It's a speck. Very nice. Alright, and that actually adds up with my theory. Because this little guy, I don't think he would have been big enough for that topwater lure, but for that fluke. All right. Now, let me wet my hands a little bit. I always try to wet my hands when I handle these speckled trout. Something I learned up north. We don't really do that in Louisiana too much, but all right. So, not topwater, guys, but I would say we did the NDYakAngler approach pretty well there. I mean, we got a blow up. Obviously, it was this fish. It was too small to take it. And now we switch back to topwater, see if we can catch his big brother. We're going to let this fish go, get back to it. All right, let's try one. Right there, that's a good one. See that? I bet that's little tiny specks. They're just too small to go for it. Let's try another one. Gotta be careful casting here. Oh, I don't know what that was. Let's listen to the sound of this scum frog. Doesn't that seem like something fish would love? Oh, okay, we got a cast over there. Oh yeah, that's something big. Oh my gosh, what was that? Oh, guys, that was something. I mean, I think we have a really good chance of catching something. I just gotta stop messing up. What is that? What is that? Little scum frog, little Bigfoot. And this I can really get close to those grass because I just missed my chance. Trying to get. Okay. All right, guys, before I move on, you know I gotta throw my finesse lure just to see if there's anything there that we missed. Let's put it to the test. Good cast, good cast. Come on, come on. Finally. That's gotta be a red. There's no way that's a speck. If that's a trout, that's a big trout. It's a bass. Let's get the net. That's a nice bass too. Whoa. Very nice bass. Okay, well, now we know, or have a better guess at least, of what was messing with us earlier. I'd bet anything it was this bass. All right. Oh, he snagged him real good. He wasn't going anywhere. Man, that's a nice bass. I mean, that is a solid, chunky bass. Look at that. He's got a fresh shrimp that he's halfway eaten. I have no doubt that's why he ate my lure, because it looked like a shrimp. Just a fresh, healthy bass, guys. All right, guys, well, we got 2 fish, one in the boat that I decided to keep, and nothing on topwater yet, so this method is not super effective, only because I suck at setting the hook. But we've got 2 on the weightless fluke. That should be your evidence that that's a really good lure. We're gonna throw this scum frog a little bit more, because that's what I think that bass really blew up on. Hopefully I can do my job and set the hook, though. What the frick? I mean, what on earth? I mean, guys, y'all saw it. I'm setting the hook. Tell me what I'm doing wrong in the comments, please. I mean, there's no way that fish is gonna hit me again, but... I mean, he smoked it. He smoked it. I mean, he crushed it. How? How did that not... It still somehow feels like I'm setting the hook too soon, even though... Man, okay. That's all right. That's not a bad sign. That's a good sign. I just need to set my hook a little bit better. Guys, with a little luck, we might catch our first topwater bass today and our first topwater redfish. Every time they've blown up on me so far today, it's been as soon as this thing hits the water. So I suspect that's what it looks like to them, as a frog kind of jumping out of that grass. All right. I can't help myself, guys. I have to know if there's fish there. I just have to know. All right, last cast with this one. Oh, that's something. There's no way that's a bass. That's gotta be a red. That's a big bass if it's a bass. Oh my gosh, that is a chunky bass. Oh, maybe I just hooked him funny. No, that's a big one. It's a monster bass for where we're at, guys. Holy smokes, this might be a PB. Holy smokes. Dude. Dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is a massive fish. Dude, this is like a 3-pounder. God. All right, we gotta get a measure on this guy and probably a pick with him as well. I mean, he's a tank for where we're at. Let's see here. All right. So we'll pinch his tail, huh? 16 inches, 15 and a half. All right, 15 and a half inches for this bass, but look how chunky, guys. Look how chunky. I mean, this fish has this fish has some weight to it. All right, guys, how about that? I mean, that is a very, very nice bass for where we're fishing. I don't really weigh my bass, but this guy's definitely at least close to being my personal best. And for out here in the Louisiana Marsh, I mean, this is a big, big fish. All right, guys, one more look at this nice fish. We are not going to be keeping him today, obviously. I mean, he's a monster. I feel like you guys are probably judging me so hard for calling this a monster, but once again, for the last time, for where I'm at. All right, bud. There he goes, just like that. It's not every day you catch a bass in the marsh that you think is a redfish. It fights so good. All right, guys, what was that? Fishing for an hour with topwater lures and nothing but a few blowups. And then not 10 minutes, probably total fishing time with that weightless fluke, and we've caught 3. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for y'all. Y'all remember that. I could be tearing up the bass and speckled trout right now, but instead, I'm gonna make my way deeper into this marsh to a new area, try to get on some topwater fish. I think that's a red tailing over there. Let's see if we can get to him without spooking him. Oh, well, that's a red. That's a red. That's a big red. Holy smokes. He chased me like crazy. I think he saw me. And he like pulled off of it at the last second. Holy smokes. Come on now. I knew that was a red tailing. Let's see if we can get some of his buddies, as we spooked him for sure. Guys, I think we're surrounded by redfish. All right, guys, we've fully made the transition to going for redfish. We're going 4-wheel drive. I got the pedal drive up. We're going into the shallows. And we're gonna let this scum frog do some work, hopefully. There was a commotion going on over here a second ago. Let's see if y'all are still looking for something. That was something that just beelined it. I'm 90% sure that's reds. Guys, I can't take it anymore. I'm about to have to switch to that weightless fluke. There's so many redfish all around me. I'm gonna give it a couple more casts. Just a few. That's a red. That's a red. I don't know if y'all saw that. All right. That's right where it was. He's under it. He's under it. I mean, I know he's right there. Yeah, he just doesn't want it. Man, that's a bummer. Got something. Oh. Yes. Yes. Oh. There it is, guys. Finally paid off. Holy smokes. Oh. Check it out, guys. And that right there is my very first topwater largemouth bass. This is the thing that started this whole channel. I went out on a public pond trying to catch topwater bass, and I have never been able to catch one. And we applied the NDYakAngler approach, and it finally paid off. Let's get this out of here. We're gonna keep this fish as well. Look at that. That is what it's all about, guys. Oh, yes. Let's get him on the ice. Man, guys, I'm so hype. I don't even remember how I was working that lure when he took it. Unfortunately, I'll have to go back and watch the footage. I think it was slower though. I think it was really just sitting there for a minute. Let's see if we can't catch some more. Man. Oh, is that another one? That's another one. Oh, he came off. Well, there's a gator. Hopefully it didn't spook all the fish away. That was a speck. I was too sidetracked by that freaking gator. It's always like that when you're fishing. You, especially topwater, man. If you are not paying attention when you're fishing topwater, your chances are slim
All right, guys, it's getting pretty late. It's time to start heading back. I don't even know if y'all could see me with all this camera gear on my head, but we still got a decent amount of time to catch fish, but we do need to be making our way back because we got a couple miles back into this marsh. So we do not have a weightless fluke anymore. That line got all tangled up. We've caught our first topwater bass and we had an awesome redfish blow up. We got about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes left of daylight. Let's see if we can make something happen.
Come on. That was a nice speck blow up. Oh, he tangled my spook up. Something's chasing me. There we go. He came off. Guys, what was that? Well, I had to stop filming after that last blow up because I was really running out of daylight and the mosquitoes were eating me alive. Something interesting I noticed after reviewing the footage from this trip is that I think I've identified the two biggest culprits for why I missed so many fish, and you guys probably already know from watching. You're probably yelling at your screen at all the fish I missed. But there's two reasons. So the first is I'm just setting the hook way too soon on both lures, whether it's the frog or the lures with the treble hooks. I'm just not giving the fish enough time to really get a good grip on it. With the frog, that's the main issue altogether. When it comes to the treble hook lures like the spook, what I think is happening is not only am I setting the hook too soon, but I'm also setting it way too hard. You don't need to set that hard with treble hooks. You just need to kind of lean into it as those fish are taking it. I'm just so used to fishing lures where you can really just boom, like set the hook really hard. It's a hard habit to break. And then topwater is confusing also, at least when it comes to muscle memory, because with the frog, that's kind of the approach. You got to set the hook really hard, but then for the treble hook lures, it's not the case. It's the opposite of that. So it's tricky. I think it's more of a muscle memory thing for me that I'm gonna have to just break that habit. If you guys have any tips for that, please let me know, because especially when I'm out there, you know, going between different lures, like maybe I'm fishing a Texas rig or a jig and I could just really crush it, set the hook really hard, and then I want to throw topwater. I'm already in that mindset. So that's what I realized. But anyway, guys, I loved that style of fishing, that style of video. I think I'm actually gonna make this a 2-part video. It's actually already been a week or two since I filmed that last trip. I think this upcoming Friday, I'm gonna go out again and try to just do even better with the topwater lures. Really just let them take it and run with it before I set the hook. Hopefully have better luck. So if that happens, you will see a part 2 to this video. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. I know I haven't been posting nearly as much as I usually do, and that's really because I just bought a house and we've been having a ton of issues getting into the house with repairs and stuff, but we're finally starting to wrap up. So I'm gonna have a lot more time to make videos, and I've got some really cool trips planned. Like I said, I've already got part 2 to this video, hopefully coming out. I've also got a friend of mine who reached out who wants me to go alligator hunting with him, which I can't wait to do. I'm really hoping we can make that happen this year. And lastly, with the house purchase, I'm actually really seriously considering getting a boat. I'm still gonna keep the kayak, that's still gonna be a thing, but I really think I wanna get a boat as well. I'm thinking about getting a canoe because I still wanna go into the shallow places where I go with the kayak, but I wanna have that motor so I can go far out and really hopefully get into some water where both normal boats can't get and also kayakers can't get because it's just miles out there. So that's the plan for what's coming with the channel. Obviously also with the winter coming here in Louisiana, I want to get hunting as well. So a lot of stuff coming, camping, hunting, fishing, the works. Hopefully alligator hunting is the next video y'all will see though. And we're also about to hit 500 subscribers, which is also awesome. I have a goal to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm still pretty happy with 500. I think that's incredible. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all on the next video.